Drunk driving. One of the major issues today in America is drunk driving. About 27 people lose their lives a day from a drunk driving accident. No one really thinks about the consequences that comes with getting behind the wheel drunk. They don't think how their mistakes and decisions can affect someone else. Many innocent people lose their lives because of someone else's mistake. Drinking and driving puts more lives in danger than just one. There are thousands of people out there on the road other than the person that made the decision to drive. When I was in 3rd grade, my best friend's family and her other friend's family went on a road trip to Disney World, where they expected to have fun, go on rides, take thousands of pictures. When a drunk driver hit the car that my best friend, her cousin, her friend, and her friend's parents were in. She lost her friend and her friend's mother in the accident. My friend also now has metal plates in her leg and her arm from the accident. All of this could have been avoided if the driver of the car didn't drink and drive that night. They are still all affected by what happened to this day. They lost part of their family. His mistake cost the lives of 2 innocent people. A father lost his 7-year-old daughter and the love of his life. My friend lost her friend, who was basically like her sister. All of this because the other man who decided to drive put their lives at risk. We hear about people being killed every single day because people think it's okay to drive under the influence when it's not. It's illegal, but millions of people do it every day, not caring about the other lives they put in danger. If you drink and drive, you're making a huge mistake for yourself and others. Many people receive DUIs and are sent to jail for it. You get your license taken away and suspended for a long time. Many people that I work with all talk about their mistakes they've made and how they don't have their license, and it's mainly because of drunk driving. Why take the risk? On average, people drive about 80 times before they get arrested for the first time. 80 times of putting thousands of other drivers on the road at risk. We don't think about all the other people on the road when we decide to get behind the wheel. So many people think they drive better under the influence, but that's not true. There is a reason why people who cannot see wear glasses. Without those glasses, their vision would be blurry, and they would be swerving from lane to lane, not even realizing that they aren't in the lines because their lines are blurred. Think about the goggles that the teachers make you walk in health class, the drunk goggles. You can't even walk in a straight line with those on, let alone drive a car. You're not in your right mindset when you're drunk. If you can barely stand, what makes you think you can operate a vehicle? We think we're invincible when we're not. We can hurt ourselves or hurt someone else that we don't even know. Drunk driving is a major problem across the United States. We can take steps to change that. First, before you drink, have a game plan. Plan a way that no one drives drunk. Choose a designated driver. Have the designated driver pick everyone up and drop them off at the end of the night. My 21-year-old brother always calls me if he needs a ride, whether it's 7 o'clock at night or 4 in the morning. I will always pick him up because I don't want him putting his life in danger or someone else's life in danger. On Christmas Eve, my parents and my brother normally have a few beers with the rest of the family, and I always volunteer to be the designated driver since I don't drink. Always have a designated driver. Second, if you are staying somewhere for the night, take everyone's keys so no one has the option to drive that night. Third, you can always call a friend or an Uber. It's a small price to pay for an Uber than taking another person's life. Imagine losing someone you love from a drunk driving accident. Think of all the families who have lost someone because of someone else's mistake. Think about all the people who get injured in an accident and how their whole entire life changed. We can all stop drunk driving by deciding not to drive, or to help a friend and pick them up even if you have work in a few hours. Think about the lives that could be saved if no one drinks and drives. So before you decide to drink, plan ahead and don't drink. There are so many other things to do. Go out to eat, go to the movies, hang out with friends. You don't always have to drink to have fun.